You are live with us again here on Content Wars. We are going to start it off with the man who has earned every bit of respect he has here in Content Wars with some serious, intense, hard fighting. And a lot of wins that I don't think people expect.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 270 pounds, the Cowboy.
And those wins include a steel cage match against Asmongold at SummerSlam. And yes, that's right. Darksyde Phil came out of that the winner. Two of them ended up on the top of the cage at the same time. It looked pretty cut and go for a second. But at the end of it, Darksyde managed to throw Asmon back into the ring from the top of the cage and climb his way out. And here he is, the winner of that match. And Asmongold has been out with a concussion and a bit of a dislocated shoulder from what I understand since then, and we don't know when we'll see him again. Quite different trajectories. But Darksyde Phil, love him or hate him, he's shown that he deserves to be here. I think the same can be said.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 185 pounds, the Extreme Outlaw.
I think the same can be said for Kai. Kai showed up last week, one of our first new hires after SummerSlam, and took on Jacksepticeye, which is not an easy task, especially for your very first match. But while the two of them fought hard, it was Kai that came out with the win, hitting that Kai cutter pretty much out of no place. And then he went from one side of the ring to the other with this huge drop kick. It was very impressive. He's shown that he's here to fight, he's here to win. And I think even Darksyde Phil can appreciate that, given that he has the same attitude. He just wants to win. He just wants to fight. So we'll see how this match goes. These two have very different styles. Kai's a lot more high octane. Darksyde is much more in the field of brutal striker beatdown. Lots of grapples, lots of hard hits. Big power bombs like this one. See which style wins out here. So far it looks like Darksyde's got the momentum. I think he'd like nothing more than coming off of that big win at SummerSlam. In his first match back, he'd like to take down this rookie Kai a peg if he can. Especially considering Kai beat Jack, who Darksyde and Jack have already had a bit of a tit for tat. Not really getting along there. I think he could see that as just another chance to rub it in the face of another rival. Although, to be honest, the way Darksyde talks backstage, I don't know if he sees anyone as a rival. Guy's gonna have to get himself some offense going if he's gonna get in this match. All right, there we go. Kai got that kick out. Little Hurricanrana. Oh, that was mean. Like Kai's got a mean side too. Oh, a big spear to drop Darksyde outside the ring. That's a pretty good kick there. Kai gets a DDT right there on the floor. That's pretty harsh. But Darksyde's not out of this yet. our light crew, ready and excited to get the spotlight on there if they went up the ramp, but this isn't a no falls count anywhere, so they've made the smart decision to move back to the ring. Kai hits another quick DDT. I think a little early for a pin though. He hasn't had quite enough offense. That's a pretty good chin music. There's the cerebral side of Darksyde Phil, hitting that rope. Saving energy instead of kicking out. Just grab that rope. Oh, but here it is. Kai got that Kai cutter off again. Man, he just can lock that in out of no place. And it was enough. Another win with that Kai cutter. That is a really proving to be a vicious move. Oh. Hey, Kai's gonna do the sportsman thing and oh no! Darksyde says, shove it, man. Kai trying to be a good sport, show a little respect for a good match. Darksyde obviously was not appreciative of the outcome though. Ladies and gentlemen, later tonight our main event match has already been decided and it will be a tag team match. Jacksepticeye went and got his friend Markiplier to agree to take on Strife Hayes and the opponent of his choice. Of course, the opponent of his choice was former champ Dr. Disrespect, so it'll be a rematch of sorts, but this time a tornado tag match, meaning all four will be active at the same time.
Here comes the money.
Well, here comes the money, but also our newest celebrity star here. And I was contractually obligated to call her that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, Big Money Banshee.
Bad Bunny, Twitch streamer, not the DJ. Infamous for disrespecting her audience. Several meme videos out there for basically demanding donations and subs. Everything is a business to her. And this includes content wars. I have to admit, her contract has a lot of stipulations in it that I'm going to have to be careful to follow. But none of that matters to her because the only thing that matters to her right now is she wants a piece of Zepla. That might sound odd, as you'll understand here in a moment. If you're not familiar with Zepla, who you should be, honestly, by this point. You'll see here in a moment because Bad Bunny feels like Zepla is infringing on her brand and trademark completely.
And from Kyiv, Ukraine, Sweetness.
Here is Zepla wearing those bunny ears with her move, the bunny hop. And her logo has the bunny ears too. And I think you can kind of see where we're going. Zepla's gonna speed into that ring, but I don't think she liked being called out by Bad Bunny. I don't think Bad Bunny cares. Referee does a good job of breaking it up though. Looks like Zepla came out of that a little worse for the wear though. So here's Bad Bunny on her debut. I'm assuming it's a debut. I think she's going to stick around. Although, the only thing she's talked about since the day she signed was teaching Zepla a lesson and taking back her branding rights. I don't know. If she beats Zepla bad enough, maybe she'll just leave. This could be the only match we see from Bad Bunny. But Zepla kicks out, so we're going to go a little bit longer. Well, good for Zepla to roll out of there. It was looking pretty bad. That's pretty good. A little face buster. And a kick off the ropes. Let's get some offense going here. Zeppel's got her in the corner now. Going for that knee again. Oh, wow. Bad Bunny, that was a pretty vicious move. I'll have to ask her what she calls that. She did tell me a couple of move names, but not that one. And that would be the guilt trip right there. Picks him up over her shoulder, drops him right into a kick in the face. Zeppla, though, coming back in with a nice little DDT to get some offense going. There's the bunny hop, which is exactly the reason Bad Bunny even wanted to start this fight. Oh, man. Zeppla almost got that win with the quick bunny hop. That has to be, I think, in Content Wars, that might be the quickest move that just flies out of no place. You just never see it coming. I'm not sure what Zeppla's plan was there. Bad Bunny's going to get him back in the ring, although that's a little surprising that it was Bad Bunny that rolled him back in. But here we go. Zeppla's going to lock in her submission, which she calls the Raid Lockout. Bad Bunny rolls out of it, though. Tell you what, Bad Bunny better be careful. If she takes another bunny hop, probably going to be match. Little arm drag. Gonna go for the pin. Got it. Well, that is probably not the showing that Bad Bunny wanted for her first night.
Here is your winner,
and
Sweetness.
I have a feeling that since she didn't get a win and she didn't demolish Zeppla the way she wanted, I don't think we've seen the last Bad Bunny. If I was Zeppla, I think I'd watch out. Well, this is, I think, the most insane match we've had yet on Content Wars. And not for the match itself, but for the way it came about. It's unbelievable.
The following contest is a handicap match. Introducing first, representing the Originals from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 163 pounds, one half of the men's tag team champions, Unhinged Rage.
So we have to roll the film back here a little bit. And Angry Video Game Nerd with his partner, Nostalgia Critic, made their debut at SummerSlam, going for the tag team belts against Techie 3000. And in the match, Angry Video Game Nerd showed a pretty good display of just brute force, to be honest. But his partner, Nostalgia Critic, took a lot of the abuse and actually got injured in the process of that match, and yet somehow still managed to make a win. He stole a win basically from Techie 3000 by getting a count out. Now, Nostalgia Critic's injured. He showed up last week for moral support, but unfortunately, He is injured and home this week. He's not going to be here. Now, the counter to that is that...
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 445 pounds, the High Pros.
Last week, because Nostalgia Critic was injured, Tectone took on Angry Video Game Nerd one-on-one. And basically, in very short order, Angry Video Game Nerd destroyed Tectone. And normally in a handicap match like this, it's the people with the advantage that make the challenge. And so you would think Techie and FG, the two of them would have made this challenge to face Angry Video Game Nerd 2-on-1 in a tag handicap match. But what actually happened was Angry Video Game Nerd showed up tonight and walked right up to Techie and FG backstage and told them, Nostalgia's out for the week, but I'll take you two on by myself, 2-on-1, because I'm pretty sure I can take you on my own. Which is confident extreme for Angry Video Game Nerd, but it's also incredibly disrespectful to Techie 3000. So you have to imagine that the two of them are mad. Now, will their anger match that of the Angry Video Game Nerd? I don't know. I do know that no matter how good Angry Video Game Nerd does, I have a real hard time believing that he's going to walk out of this with the win. It's a 2-on-1 match. I don't care how good he is. Like, the idea of this is pretty much insane. He is showing... Oh, that was pretty good there with that. He calls that the bird drop. Fun. He is showing a lot of momentum here at the start. He's got control of this match, but the problem is, no matter what he does, even if he gets a pin here, like he's going for, Techie's right there. He'll just come into the ring if he feels like FG's in trouble, which there he did. Angry Video Game Nerd has to deal with both members of a tag team, and he has no one to tag out himself. So if they start getting a roll on him, he'll get no breather. He is completely self-reliant here. And just like I said, here goes. FG's got that Dragon Sleeper on. Of course, Nerd uses his fist to get out of it. Pretty spot on. Angry Video Game Nerd. Oh, there it is, the game over. But Techie's right there. Now, to FG's credit, he kicked out of it. So, Techie didn't have to come in, but you can see the danger was that Techie was about to break it up anyway. That wheelbarrow slam. You see now FG's getting some momentum. Techie can't tag out. Or, I mean, sorry, Angry Video Game Nerd can't tag out. Techie can tag in, though, and so now when Video Game Nerd gets up and going again, he's going to be facing the powerhouse of the pair. The odds are really stacked against Angry Video Game Nerd in this match. And the weirdest part is he asked for it. I gotta give him credit for, you know, guts, but I'm not sure it was smart. And if he gets himself hurt tonight, then both members of our tag team champions are going to be injured. He's starting to show that sheer strength that he has. Starting to throw video game nerd around like a rag doll. German suplex there. Oh, angry video game nerd's not out of this just yet. He's definitely backed into a corner now, though. No, I think he may be regretting his choice here. Oh wow, I've never seen Angry Video Game Nerd go for a submission before. But as you can see in the back there, FG is going to break it up if Techie doesn't kick out of it, which he did. That knee might have busted open Angry Video Game Nerd here. Club to the back there. Yeah, I feel like Angry Video Game Nerd's just bitten off a lot more than he can chew. Alright, he managed to fight out of the armbar. Getting a little worried there. That is the second game over on FG, but Tectone was right there. Oh, now that should have been done earlier. If he had done that earlier, he could have gotten the pin on FG. He needs to go for the pin now while he's got the chance. Going to that top rope. Alright, double axe handle. Off the top rope there. He needs to address Techie before he goes for a finisher again. Oh, Techie said, don't you even try it. Oh, but he got him. That drop kick. Now if he can just get another game over off, he could win, but FG's in control now. And oh, FG might be setting up. Here it comes. He's going to go deep. Oh! Nerd managed to push out of it. Oh, but he took a big elbow instead. So FG's going to tag out. They're going to use their advantage of having two people. But there comes Unbridled Rage. Yeah, unfortunately, he's got to deal with the other members. Oh, game over! If he goes for the pin again on Tech here, he's wasting too much time on FG. He needs to try for the pin while he's got a chance. Why is he still beating up FG? I think he taken so many hits, he's just lost his darn mind now. Maybe he thought FG was the legal man for a bit. Oh, here comes Tectone, showing off some of that strength. Angry Video Game Nerd's been down for a bit now. He may be at the end of his rope. Big clothesline from hell. Oh, wow. Angry Video Game Nerd managed to kick out of it. FG's going off for that clothesline again, but instead he's going to go up to the ropes and hit a big elbow drop. Man, he went halfway across the ring there. Gonna march Video Game Nerd over to the corner. That had to hurt. I think he's about to get hurt a lot more. That's got to be it. There it is. Crazy match. And I have no idea what Angry Video Game Nerd was thinking. He did a good try, but you can't just disrespect a tag team like that and expect to walk out with a win. I think that probably had to be a pretty good moral victory for Techie 3000 too. Well, after that match, we get to have a little bit more normality here with our women's champion making her way to the ring now. Amouranth, the first of our female competitors to get to wear that belt.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Houston, Texas, the Women's Undisputed Champion, the Perfect 10.
Of course, she won the belt at that Fatal 4-Way during SummerSlam. And just a reminder, if you did not check out SummerSlam, it is still available on our network. Go back and watch it now and enjoy all those matches. Now, this is not a title match. This is just a regular one. But she did get called out by Frostgren, which is kind of a repeat of the very first match on the very first night of Content Wars. Because Frostgren called Amouranth out the night she signed.
From Portland, Oregon, the Enforcer.
This time's a little different though. While there's still some bad blood between the two of them, going back to the things that happened on DTV, it's not that reason that Frostgren called this match out tonight. It's because she's mad that Amouranth decided to butt her head in Frost's business during her match last week against Pokemon. And while it's true that Amouranth actually helped Frost by throwing Pokemon back in the ring when she was trying to escape the match, it clearly upset Frostgren that, of all people, Amouranth would have the gall to get involved in her match. So here we are, a little bit of grudge revival here. Now in the original match, Amouranth lost by submitting to Rosmarin. But Amouranth has really been training pretty much non-stop. Her determination to prove her worth is pretty high. She knows she has a lot of fans. I mean, her OnlyFans is insane. And she knows it. And she knows that they want to see the best from her. And she wants to deliver. She is trying. And I think the fact that she won the belt at that Prime event, SummerSlam, really speaks for exactly how much effort she has put in getting better in the ring. I think, wow, that was amazing. I think Frost is learning it firsthand. Although don't count Frost out, she is one tough woman. Oh, wow, look at Amouranth with that shining wizard there. Here we go, Frost is back up now. Big boot. Too much showmanship, and Amouranth made her pay for it. But Frost is still in the fight here. Amouranth needs to be careful, because the one thing you do not want to do is let Frost start to build momentum. Uh-oh. Amouranth could be setting up for head over heels. Here it comes. Oh, that is just always so vicious looking. Wow, and there you can see the difference that Amouranth training non-stop has really made from... What is this? Whoa, Pokemon! What is she doing out here? Look, Amouranth is saying, you want the belt? Come get it. The Pokemon saying, it's gonna be mine. I think we have a match in store for us. Well, it's time for our main event now. As promised, it will be a tag team match. Making his way out first, our former champion, Dr. Disrespect. He may have lost the belt at SummerSlam.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match.
But I sincerely believe he's still a monster.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, the Duck.
While our next Prime event has not been announced yet, it's already been made quite publicly known by Dr. Disrespect to all the officials, to all the staff, to me, the announcer, all the other members of the crew backstage, the other wrestlers. He will be using his rematch clause for the belt again against Markiplier at the next Prime event. So we know there will be a rematch. Given how good the first one was, I imagine that's something for a lot of people to look forward to. But maybe not Markiplier. His partner will be Strife Hayes again. This is a bit of a rematch. We've had this tag team pairings before. This time is a little different, as it is a tornado tag, so all 4 members are active at all times.
And his partner from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Professor.
Of course, Josh made his demands known last week. Very upset that he was not involved in SummerSlam. Demanded a match of his own. Main event, in fact, and was granted it. In a first blood match against Markiplier. But he made his demands known at the end of a match Jacksepticeye, so that actually upset Jack. And that's how we got into this match. Jack asked Markiplier to tag with him, take on Josh and the partner of his choice, and of course, Josh got Doc. The two have already teamed and won together, so why not do it a second time? And Dr. Disrespect was more than happy to get another shot at Markiplier. And speaking of Markiplier, here comes the champ now.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, the men's undisputed champion, the Blacksmith.
Markiplier winning that belt, as I mentioned earlier, at SummerSlam. Definitely a fan favorite, as you can hear from the crowd there. King of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, basically the king of the ring here at Content Wars. Champion of the people.
You think you know me?
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 158 pounds, the irresistible force.
Of course, his partner, Jacksepticeye, one of the most high-octane members of our cast here. Fortunately, Jack has been on a bit of a cold streak. But this is his chance to start to turn it around. And I gotta imagine he likes his odds with the champion and his good friend, Markiplier, in the corner with him. Two have collabed a lot of times on YouTube, and they'll be collabing here in the ring. See what comes of it. Hopefully a little bit better than their first time that they teamed up, at least for Jack and Mark. I think Dr. Disrespect and Josh would be perfectly happy if it was the same result. Here we go. So, again, this is a tornado tag. It means all four members are active. There's no tagging in and out. The big danger in this match is that you have to watch out for yourself, but you also need to keep an eye on your partner. Because if you're busy messing around and your partner gets pinned, like right now, Mark could get over there and interrupt. Or I'm sorry, Josh could have interrupted that. You have to defend yourself, you have to defend your partner. You have to remember that everyone's active, so anyone can show up at any moment. You're not keeping an eye on things. This is a very situational awareness match. I can speak the English. We have Josh and Jack inside the ring. Big drop kick from Jack there. And Mark is going to put the Doc into a submission move. Jack gets that green thunder bomb off. Josh manages to kick out. Dr. Disrespect is being manhandled by Mark right now. Josh may have to fight his own battle at the moment. It's not looking good for him. Jack is really fired up tonight. Okay, it looks like Doc is going to get the ball from the mountain off. Nope, just a regular powerbomb. But he is starting to get the tables turned on Mark there. It looks like Josh is doing the same in the ring. Alright, Josh got that crossface on to warm up for his finisher. Why does Josh do this move? It's so disrespectful. Silly and disrespectful. It seems so out of character for him, but I love it. It's an underhook powerbomb. Wow, Mark with that huge over the top rope senton splash there. A big knee on the Doc. Looks like Mark's gonna try to interject here and keep Josh from taking over this match. And he's gonna go for the unprettier. And here comes the bite of 87. Well, that seems like a loss though. They could have gone for the tag there while the Doc was outside the ring. They might have gotten it. There's no way. Okay. Oh, but in the meantime, Jack hits the sky-high eye. Dr. Disrespect just barely gets enough hit in. But now he's going to take an unprettier of his own. Mark's going to go for the pin while Josh is outside the ring. Oh, Dr. Disrespect managed to kick out, though. He may not be the champion anymore, but he can still take a beating and put one back out. Takes a lot of work to keep him down. Gotta admit, so far Jack has been on fire, but Markiplier's hit a unprettier off on both of the tag team guys here. And he's also gotten the bite of 87 off on Josh, so I feel like Markiplier might be the momentum here. But here comes the fall from the mountain. That is such a high drop. Markiplier manages to kick out, which is good because Jack is still being beaten up outside the ring. Mark's going to have to get some offense going because Josh has Jack completely swallowed up out there. And this is a very viable strategy to completely separate the two partners if you can manage to keep control, if both partners can keep control of their respective opponent. Nice set of combo kicks off by Mark there. But, oh, that was a big boot from Dr. Disrespect. Josh is going to wisely roll back outside, but he takes a shoulder block from Jack through the ropes. Jack's going to roll him back inside again. I think Dr. Disrespect and Josh want to try to keep things separated. Oh no, this is the silence. Jack could submit and Mark's still knocked out in the corner. Oh, Mark, get in there and kick him. Don't just swing. He keeps missing. I think that last one grazed Josh just enough, though, to break it up. I think Mark's seen stars. He won like 3 times with that kick. That was a huge belly-to-back suplex by Josh. Holy cow. Dr. Disrespect setting up for another fall from the mountain. This could be it now. Josh has Mark completely busy. No! Jack kicked out! That's insane! Jack really showing he belongs here. He's gotten off a couple of finishers. Managed to kick out from a big finisher zone. He actually survived the silence. Jack's doing a good job here to hold his own and show he belongs. Too much showboating, and he gets locked into the silence again. Can Mark get up and back in time? Nope, that'll do it. Josh gets the tap out. Oh, you go. That was a close match. Mark almost got back in, and look, Mark's upset. Not happy about how the outcome of that hit.
Here are your winners.
Look at how bloody Josh is again. Every match, this man puts himself on the line. But he wins again, proving maybe he was right. He should have been at SummerSlam, and he deserves to be a main event contender. We'll find out where this goes from here. But if you're Josh Strife Hayes, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.